ये घटना थी लखनऊ की, जहां पर एक पिटबुल ने एक महिला की जान ले ली।
A pitbull dog has now attacked an 11-year-old boy in Ghaziabad.
The owner had kept the dog without any license or registration.
The biggest misconception that I want to, work on, biggest myths that I want to sort of bust about pit bulls, that they are inherently aggressive.
This demonizing a breed is a big curse on the adoption program.
Pit bulls have very, very high prey drive, and a lot of these dogs have really high protective instinct. So what happens is that if you get a breed like this, if you don't exercise them, if you don't channelize their prey drive, right, if you are not able to teach them their right methods before their defense drive starts to kick in around 8-9 months of age, then the dog has sort of slipped out of your control, and they are more likely to have a misdirected or redirected drive, right, which gets converted and gets misunderstood. You're taking an athletic child and for 2 months you are cutting out any sports or any gym or any exercise from their activity. They are very likely to start, taking out their frustration by punching walls or punching their younger sibling or fighting with people on the road and redirecting all of that pent up mental and physical energy into wrong ways.
We don't have good laws for breeding, so anyone is breeding anything they want to. No one is stopping them. The public has no knowledge, no awareness, no interest, no sensitivity to even know about it, because not all of them are like that. A lot of them, majority in fact, are because of wrong handling or because their needs are not met.
The government of India, people of India need to understand that we really need to work on this breeding industry. There are a lot of laws which comes into picture that they need license, but implementation of those laws are not there.
So the basic outcome of faulty breeding practices, number one, two bloodlines, if they are totally different from each other, it will always be safe. But if somebody has gotten two pit bulls, male and female, from the same kennel, and they are very closely related, resulting in inbreeding and line breeding, automatically there will be a lot of temperament and behavior and medical problems that the pet owners will be facing with their dog throughout their life. They will always be spending a lot of time and money at the vets and the trainers because they didn't invest the right time and money on the dog in the beginning, basically.
Every day since that day, I've seen one new case of abandoned pit bull across India.
Right now, the maximum number of abandoned pets that Friendicos has are these breeds of dogs only: German Shepherds, Rottweilers, Pit Bulls, Pakistani Bullies, and a few Labradors. But mostly, yes, Pit Bulls and all, because we have seen in the last couple of years, in fact, the number of Pit Bulls that have been abandoned at Friendicos has increased tremendously. And unfortunately, their reputation does not help in the rehoming process. This demonizing a breed is a big curse on the adoption program, because people who already have a wrong image of this particular breed of dog gets further fodder to feed this bad reputation. Pit bulls are just like any other dog.
Statistically, Labradors, Golden Retrievers, Chihuahuas, Shih Tzus, Lhasa Apsos bite a lot more than these breeds. The thing is that these bites get forgiven, right? However, a lot less pit bulls and Rottweilers end up biting someone, but that is absolutely almost always through bad breeding and bad upbringing. But once that Rottweiler or pit bull actually ends up having an incident, they always make it to the news. Reason being that their jaws are so strong that their damage that they end up doing becomes, you know, preposterous and very, very like magnified, as opposed to, let's say, me being bit by a Labrador at home every single day. He will never get to make it, you know, in a headline basically.